Okay, so we're going to finish up decimals with word problems. And I have 15 problems here on this decimal task cards. And it is, you're going to have 15. We're going to do 2 together, and then you're going to do the rest alone. All right, so they're mixed operations. So some are multiplication, some are division, some are addition and subtraction. So you need to read the problem, read it twice, and then see what you think you are going to have to do to the problem. All right, let's look at number 1 together. A plant was initially 4 and 59 hundredths inches tall. If the plant grows 68 inches this week and grew 68 hundredths inches this week and grew 34 hundredths inches last week, how tall is it now? All right, well, let's think about what we need to do here. So we have 4 and 59 hundredths. That's how much the plant was initially. Initially means at the beginning. Okay. And the plant grows 68 hundredths inches this week and grew 34 hundredths the week before. How tall is it now? So we're going to add. We're going to add 68 hundredths plus 34 hundredths. Now we can do this problem a couple ways. You can add the plant growth together, and then add it to the 459, the initial plant height, and then see what you get. Or you can add all 3 together and get it that way. But I'm going to do this way first just to make it easier on our brain. 8 plus 4 is 12. I put my 2 there. I forgot to carry on my decimal, which is the most important part. And then you put your 1 up here. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10, and then you put your 1. So it grew 1 inch and 2 hundredths, 1 and 2 hundredths of an inch. So this is how much the plant has grown. It wants to know how tall the plant is now. So you're going to take this, how much it grew, to what the plant was initially. Make sure to line up your decimals, because when you add or subtract, lining up the decimals is the rule. All right, so bring that decimal down. 9 plus 2 is 11. Put your 1 there. Carry your 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. So the answer is, and you just type here. So when you go to type, it's going to have the type here. You're going to have to click it and highlight it to get to highlight that type here, type answer here, and then you're going to be able to type in the answer. Okay. 5 and 61 hundredths inches. Okay. All right. Let's look at this one. It rained 3 and 42 hundredths inches overnight. 67 hundredths inches evaporated during the day. And then another 1 and 23 hundredths of inches of rain fell. What would be the depth of the rain gauge now? All right, let's look at that again. So it rained 3 and 42 hundredths of an inch overnight. That's a lot of rain. So it rained 3 and 42 hundredths of an inch. 67 hundredths of an inch evaporated during the day. So if it evaporated, what do you think that means? What does it mean if it evaporates? Well, if it evaporates, it's going to go away. So we're going to have to subtract that 67 hundredths from the total that fell. So I'm going to go in and line up my paper. Okay. Then another 1 and 23 hundredths of an inch of rain fell. So what's going to be the depth of the rain gauge now? So they want to know what would be the total amount of rain in the rain gauge. So we're going to have to subtract the 67 hundredths first to see how much rain would still be in there, and then add the rain that fell additionally. So I'm going to put my decimal, carry it down. 2 minus 7, I can't, or 7 minus 2, I can't do. So I'm going to borrow. That becomes a 3. That's a 12. 12 minus 7 is 5. 3 minus 6, I can't do. So I'm going to borrow. That becomes a 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. And then 2. All right. So after the rain, this rain evaporated, we have 2 inches, 2 and 75 hundredths of an inch. Now we need to add the 1 and 23 hundredths of an inch. So guys, these are going to be multiple step problems. What am I doing? Miss Connor. They are multiple step problems, so you're going to have to do a couple, 2 or 3 steps to get them answered, okay? So we're just going to add 5 plus 3 is 8, 7 plus 2 is 9, 2 plus 1 is 3, okay? Again, highlight the type answer in the text box and put 398. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Whoa, I was going to write inches, but that is not what came out. I have not been able to type all day today. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Goodbye.